Yeah, good. Please, let's move.
Shall we start?
Yeah, please give me your career overview in short.
Okay, so like I have a 11 year of experience in this field,
Mm-hmm.
and like recently like I work on the project like we migrated the switches. So like earlier like we have a 65 and 3800 switches, and we migrate to 95 and 9300 switches. Also like we moved the site from DMVPN to SD-WAN. Also like in my past experience, okay, I have a good experience in firewall technology like Palo Alto and Cisco ASC and FortiGate firewall and Checkpoint firewall. And also like I'm very good in like a data center and switching, so I work in Nexus as well as Arista switches in data center. Also I have a good experience in wireless. So like one of my previous company, okay, like we moved to Cisco new 9800 WLC from like a 5500. So yeah, and I am also like very good in routing switching, okay, like BGP and switching like Ether channel, MLAG.
I saw that you work with Tech Mahindra also.
Yes. So in Tech Mahindra, so initially like I joined in VHA, which is Vodafone Australian project. Then I moved to Talk, which is another project, okay, in UK, that is ISP company. So there like we migrating MPLS connection, okay, from old router to new router.
Okay, you were with the on-site.
Yes, I was in UK that time.
Okay. First you are in Australia, then you moved to the UK.
No, in the first project, okay, I was not on site. I was in Chandigarh and managing
Okay.
remotely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the second project, yes,
So,
I was in UK.
okay. Okay. Currently you are in the Canada.
Yes, currently I'm in Canada.
So let's. I have one scenario for you. For the if you have worked on the EX series, Juniper EX series.
Juniper.
So is it?
Yeah, sure.
You mentioned that. Yeah. Should I? Are you
Yes.
comfortable with it, or
Yeah.
because you have
See,
bunch of experience
I
and the
I have
all kind of
I have worked
flavors?
I have worked on like multi-vendor like Arista, Juniper, Cisco, Brocket. Maybe I will not tell you the exact command, but yeah, you can ask me the question. Yeah.
No, no, I'm asking basic. I will not. We have only 30 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and we already passed the 8 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So I have so stack switch. I have stack of four.
Okay.
Stack of four, and my FPC0 went faulty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I have received RMA, and I have to schedule a cutover.
Mm-hmm.
So to schedule cutover, what would be my steps for the migration of the removing and replacing that switch? Give me overview in 2 minutes, not more than. We don't have to go to deep any analysis. Just wanted to check that you'll follow the process, because this is nothing but a kind of migration.
Mm-hmm. So
Even it is you're replacing it.
yeah, removing the switch from the stack. Okay, the first thing like physically like we are unracking that switch in a switch rack. Okay, and adding the new switch. First thing like we are basically the command we may add the provision command. Like this is a new switch we are adding in a stack. Okay, and then
No, no, no. You're replacing faulty switch.
yeah, in that case like in a switch stack.
And it's a master. I said it's a master. FPC0. FPC0 will be always master.
So if the switch master switch become faulty, then the other one will take over, right? So the other, if the let's say we have a four switch in a stack, and one switch is gone, which was the master, and if it is let's say bad or not coming up, then the other will become active.
No, no, no. It's working, but it is unable to it is up, but it is unable to commit you. It's a memory kind of issue, something issue. But it is working. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. That switch is working fine.
Okay.
For the operation perspective, if you going to commit anything, it is giving you rotating memory error like that.
So in that case,
Miss,
definitely, if we're moving the master switch, okay, first, like we will make one of the other switch as a master, then
yes,
the switch.
that's right. Okay. Yes, go ahead. That's the right process. You have to make the master other, otherwise
Right.
it will be blackout.
Yes, because the master is basically handling all the control plan traffic. Okay, definitely we will move the other switch as a master, then we'll replace the faulty switch, okay, which is like a standby switch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How you will be upgrade the OS that missed? You have to match the OS. That's the basic requirement of this stack switch.
Yeah, that's the big.
All
This
all
definitely
should,
like
because you see
that.
definitely when you receive the switch, it is in BST, either in factory default. It may don't have the OS, or it may be have the OS, but it will be upgraded.
Yeah.
And our version might be N-2.
Yeah, definitely there's a pre-requirement like when you adding the switch in a stack, make sure all the switches should be have the same operating system, okay, same version. So definitely like once we receive the switch from vendor, so we will check the version and we will see like in our scenario what version we are using. So we will upgrade the version, okay, which we are running in our environment, and then we will add.
Well, how you will do that upgrade?
So in Juniper, like we will add the file, and to be honest, okay, I need to check the command. Like recently, I'm working on Cisco, so Cisco like
No. I'm not going to detail. So I'm not asking you detail. Just wanted to know that it's a procedure. Do you know you are aware about procedure or not?
Cisco, I'm very well aware.
Okay.
Right now, I will even tell you the command also. But Juniper, I remember like there is we need to install and commit. We first need to copy the new image.
No. No. My question is, my expectation is from the what is the easier method, from the TFTP, or using the simple, just put the pen drive or
Okay, so
flash drive inside the your existing Juniper switch, just copy the snapshot and then put it in there. This is the
so
or a reboot from it, and then just default configuration, then put it in there. This is the easy way. That's my expectation. Okay. I'm not asking any command, not anything.
okay.
Because see, it is a 30 minutes interview. I can't you go into details. That discussion would be take the hours. Okay, let's move to the next question. Nexus. Nexus VPC. Are you familiar with the VPC?
Yes, very well.
Yeah. So suppose in my data center in VPC pair, first VPC keep alive link went down. VPC keep alive link went down. Don't know reason, we don't not aware about that. It might be the management port is connected, and following it. No. My question is not. And then followed by it after 30 minutes, VPC peer link also went down. Okay, so what is the behavior of the VPC peers? Both the VPC peer, primary, secondary,
So
on both the cases, how it will be react.
So if you're saying keep alive link is also down and the BPC peer link is
first, yeah, in first scenario, second scenario, it's a follow by one by one. So
but
what will happen in the first scenario?
Eventually, okay, let's say in the first scenario, if the keep live link is down, then there will be no impact to the network, because keep alive is only to just inform like this is my peer active and the other is standby. Just this is a backup way to telling like this is my primary, this is secondary, so there will be no impact to network. However, if my BPC peer link is also goes down and keep alive is also down, then the both devices will be show active, which is known as BPC split brain issue. Then definitely this will impact our network. Okay.
So which protocol you ask? OSPF, BGP, EHRP.
I'm good.
What is your choice?
I'm good in any routing protocol. Okay, you can ask BGP,
Okay.
OSPF, EHRP.
Okay. Let's move to the OSPF first.
Okay.
In OSPF, I did blocking of the unicast traffic by any means, access by the using access plate or some other mean. I did the unicast traffic blocked. So did the neighborship inform? If form, then how? If not, then why?
So you see, like OSPF use the uh, to exchanging the hello packet. Okay, it will use the multicast address. However, once they see in we have only one neighbor, then for sending the routing update, okay, it will use the unicast. Okay, so definitely if you block the unicast, maybe
When at what is in which stage it was exchanged?
maybe like you will see the two-way state. Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, like hello, if we're sending the hello, receiving the hello, that is basically acknowledging we are in two-way state. Okay. Then, but ultimately,
That's also multicast, no?
yeah, there's a multicast. You told me like you used.
So somewhere is in OSPF unicast is used,
Yes,
because see
it is used.
if you see the route exchange will happen at the switch end, it's using the unicast multicast IP address.
That's what I
But
said.
there is a
That's what I.
there is somewhere is a if you go into the voice state now, somewhere is a unicast traffic is there. Somewhere is there. So I want to just my expectation is you have to pick that stage and just tell me which stage.
That is the link state request, right? Like when we are sending the LSR and we are receiving as an acknowledge LSU link state update.
It's unicast.
Yes, it depends. Like if we see only one neighbor, then it will be unicast.
Let's move to the next question. In BGP, suppose in BGP, simple here, not much difficult. I have two routers. One is located at Mumbai, another located at the Pune. Okay, Pune. And my no, you're mostly okay. No, let me give to the nearby from the Delhi side if you're familiar with that geography. Okay. Um, if router is your router is your router A is located at Chandigarh, another located at the you can say Haryana. Oh, sorry, Gurgaon, and in between Amritsar is there. Okay, Amritsar is there, and Amritsar is closer to the Chandigarh. If you assume, I'm not much familiar with that.
Yeah.
So okay. If we saw, have you heard the local preference?
Yes, LP, local preference.
Yes. Yeah. So see, if the user is located at the Amritsar and trying to access the resource from the Gurgaon, so from where it's his traffic will exit.
So Amritsar has.
I given you hint. I given you hint. Now you have to just explain me that.
No, the first thing, like I'm understanding the question. Okay, so you're saying like Amritsar has two BGP neighbor. One is with Chandigarh and other is with Gurgaon, right? And we are right.
That is IBGP, not eBGP.
Okay, that's the both has the Amritsar has two IBGP neighborship. One is with Chandigarh and the second is with Gurgaon, and we are receiving the same route from Chandigarh as well as Gurgaon. And what will be our exit path, right? It will be Chandigarh, or is this a question, right?
Yeah.
And okay, so and you also talk about the local preference. Like by default, the IBGP has a local preference.
I already given that's all I told you. Already he given the hint.
So
you are using the LP. So how LP will select? Which one is the shortest path? Or
See, yeah, okay. Like obviously,
itself,
yeah,
my question is itself have the answer.
yeah. If you let's say want to modify your outbound traffic, okay. Let's say traffic is leaving from the Amritsar, and if you want to prefer the Gurgaon location, you will set the high local preference. You will configure the route map. You will apply the route map inbound direction, the path which you want to prefer. If you want to prefer the Gurgaon path, so by default local preference is 100. So if you set the higher preference, let's say route map set local preference is 150, and you apply this route map to Gurgaon neighbor inbound. So because the routing policy and the traffic flow both are opposite. So if you
Okay, that's fine. You're explained very well. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's move to the next question. Did you know the IS, Miss Cisco IS, ISE?
yes, I know IS.
Did you work?
Yeah, mostly like adding the device. Like we also like here like using 8.1x.
How endpoint will authenticate
Yes, we
by
are
using
using
the?
8.1x and map.
Can we explain?
So yeah, like we like even in our current company, we deployed like 8.1x and map authentication on our end devices. Okay, so like any device, like if you connect on our switch, okay, it won't get the network until that device is not authenticated. Okay, so even now, just now, okay, like one of my system team, they connect to the camera. That's a new camera, and that camera is not integrated with our AD. They don't have any certificate. So that means like they will not authenticate through via 8.1x. So for 8.1x, we are using basically the certificate, and then the second authentication method, which is map. So we have like a policy set configure on the I side. So we whitelisted the MAC addresses. Okay, so we have a group configure like camera, printer, or a other group. Okay, so we will add that MAC address to on the I side. Hey, this is our trusted device. Okay, so we add that device into our ICE group, and once we add the device showing a MAV authenticated. Okay,
Did you work on the Global Protect?
Global Protect, you means Palo Alto? Remote
Yes,
access
you
VPN?
said that remote access
Yes,
VPN.
yes.
That's fine because you mentioned single line. That's fine.
Yeah.
So, do you know always on?
Always on, basically once you even on your laptop, so it's a single sign. So I mean, like your VPN client always connected. Okay.
Okay, let me give you one scenario. If suppose I have the always on and I set cookies for the 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Because after setting the 24 hours cookie, user will authenticate after every 25 so 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Every.
Mm-hmm.
It will quickly expire and he has to enter the MFA
Mm-hmm.
again. Okay. And suppose in between that his password is expired. But see, suppose today is the 25 and it's the same day 28, the password is expired. It's a 12 a.m. CST or EST. It is expired. Then you try to again log in tomorrow. So what is the reaction of the Global Protect on it?
So to be honest, we never use, I believe, like in my experience, okay, I never use this method, but I believe, so in that case, I think single sign-on will be merged with that singles always connected. Okay, like
No. I said that my password is expired.
but
Okay.
for
Today my password is expired.
login your laptop, yeah, right? You must to log in your laptop.
Yeah, system. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, definitely.
So if
Yeah,
your
it's an
password,
endpoint machine.
yeah, if your password is expire, like how can you log into your system? I mean,
But I said no, my cookie is set to the 24 hours. I
okay,
yet to complete the 12 hours.
okay.
So does it twist is here? My cookies is set for the 24 hours, but my password is expired in 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So what will be the global protect reaction? Because security is required, password is mandatory.
So like see,
I'll
like it
be
depend like on, because like you see like even on the firewall we basically define or sync with our AD or a radius server. Okay, because like we fetch the information from the client, firewall sending the That
Okay, no, not an issue. Let's we have we left only 5 minutes in hand. We have because we didn't cover, even we are to cover the basics. We required at least 1 hour time.
Okay, yeah.
So did you work on the VIPTEL also?
Yes.
So how do you rate yourself in the VIPTEL out of 5?
Out of 5, 3.
In terms of operation or
3.
in terms of deployment?
Operation and deployment 3, but I'm not expert. But yeah, I know.
You can understand. You can
Yeah,
understand.
very well.
And firewall, how you rate yourself?
8 out of
In ASA,
9.
in ASA.
9 out of 10.
No, I say 5.
Okay,
We rate out of 5.
4 of 5. 4 out of 5.
4 means 4. 4 means you're L3.
Yes, I'm L3 in ASA firewall.
You are able to you're if you give the virgin firewall, you can do anything with it.
Yes.
You can do from the scratch anything.
Yes.
Independently. So give me one such incident that in your career that you have independently worked and resolved the issue without any support, without any colleague or a tax support. You done your own research.
On ASA.
Because see,
so,
no, gee, I said any in your career.
So yeah, recently like I troubleshoot one of the BGP issue. So my BGP neighborship was flapping. So even like we can ping our neighbor, there is no packet drop. Then we figure out, okay, like we have
BGP were on the firewall or switch?
On a layer 3 switch. 9500.
Okay. Please go ahead. Yeah, please go ahead.
So 9500, in middle we have a layer 2 switch. Then again we have a 9500. They both are in same segment. So we have a IBGP neighborship, and the neighborship was flapping. It's a new deployment, and we found on 9500 we have a command system MTU. Jumbo MTU is enabled on the both switches, but the middle layer 2 switch, okay, that is running 1500, and due to that, like because of MTU, so our neighborship was flapping, and we figure out, okay, we sending the ping. So ping to the neighbor IP, sending the higher MTU, setting the DF bit, and we figure out, okay, we don't have like a reachability with the higher MTU size. Then we figure out in middle, like we have a switch which is not supporting the high jumbo MTU. Then because of this, like we were getting this issue. Okay, and there's a lot of issue I have solved in my past career alone without the tax board. So the other example.
No, wait. Now you see already any security issue?
Yeah, security issue, like I solved so many issue on a Palo Alto firewall. I solve so many issue on the ASA firewall. So in Palo Alto firewall, I remember in my
Palo Alto firewall, you use the perimeter or
Panorama.
Anything else?
You mean Panorama? Yeah, I use.
No, perimeter is different. Perimeter means a boundary line. Correct.
No, we
not the plans.
No, so we like in that company we are managing all the Palo Alto firewall through Panorama. Okay, so the issue which I face, I remember like we have a 2 ISP connection on the Palo Alto, and one day like one ISP went down and our internet traffic won't move to the second ISP. Then we figure out, okay, the first thing like I found they haven't configured we were doing the static routing, they haven't configured the path monitoring, and the second they have configured the wrong NAT policy. Okay, so they configure the two NAT policy, one is for ISP1 and the second is for ISP2, but in the NAT policy they haven't defined the interface. Okay, so like you see, like when you're achieving the, because in that scenario our both ISP have the different zone, outside and outside one, but when configuring the NAT policy, okay, they just define source interfaces inside and the destination interfaces any.
Okay, that's fine. I'm done. Do you have any question for me? Because we have left only single minute in hand.
I mean that is it. Like
we are done. Interview done. Okay, I have to back-to-back interview.
Okay, yeah. So far, like I don't have any question.
Do you have any question
So
for me? You can ask me.
It might be like another round, or is just a.
It's a client round would be tough round.
Okay, so yeah. So far, I don't have any question, Dinesh.
Do you about your JD anything profile? So you already done did that homework.
Yeah, I go through the JD, but as I told you, right now I don't have any question. Maybe in the second
Okay,
round,
that's
if
fine.
that happened, okay.
Yeah, client. Yeah. Good confidence. Okay.
Okay.
Prepare yourself
Yeah.
for it from the security perspective. Okay.
Okay.
Security Nexus F5.
Okay.